Today we're going to do a couple of balloons. I'm going to put together some partial balloons that I've already made, explaining some of the things to you, and then at the end of this I'm going to put together an actual flower balloon and show you sort of what I do. Hope it's fine. It's a bit too hot for this, so I'm taking the jacket off. And let's start with a couple of things that have already been made up so you can sort of just get an idea of what we do or what can be done. So here's a little favorite. It is your dragonfly. Look at all the ripples in the tail. You see, put those in there. And it's a four-winged dragonfly. And yeah, super. Fairly simple to make. Here's a little guy. Caterpillar. Look at that. Super. Very nice. Never put them near the house plants because they eat everything. Ferocious, very hungry. Lovely little guy, friendly, nice little guys. There we are. Here we have something a little unusual. It's like a crazy snake or something, but what we do is we get another one of these. And we put these around, kind of like that. And I think you get the idea what you think it might be. And of those people who think it's an octopus, you're partially correct. And for those of you who think it might be something to do with a squid, you too are partially right, because actually it's a squidopus. A squidopus, yes! Very unusual. And this is about the size of your actual squidopus. They're very friendly, vegetarians, and it's as big as they grow. And this is an exact replica of one, unique, rare to find in the Bristol area. Okay, nice, friendly little guys. This is a nice one. This is a, of course, it's a little goldfish. Needs a couple of things. So what we're going to do is we are going to give this guy a line, and then perhaps a rod to hold him. What colour rod would you like? Blue. Nice. Nice pick. The balloons we use in all of these things that we make are called Qualitex. They're a particular type of balloon. In fact, they're unique for doing this. They're very bendable, they expand, contract. You can do lots with them, and they're specially made, of course, for balloon modelling. And it's the only ones I use. And I have tried some others, but they're just not the same. So that's what we use, Qualitex, and there you are, fish on a rod. It's a good catch, it's the best catch I've had in years, in fact. So, I've got the fish, all you need is some chips, fish and chips, dinner tonight. Okay, how about this one? Very nice. Do you like it? Would you like to wear this? I didn't think so. So, we're going to do some other things. We're going to add some bits to this. Careful. I'm going to put some... So some of these bits have already been made earlier, of course. They're very straightforward to make. There. Who's heard of the Roadrunner? Big Bird? Anything? Well, very nice, lovely fella. They love the warmth, not too hot, and they eat lots. So make sure you look after them. There we go. Big Bird. Roadrunner. And now, something also different. So we take a balloon like this, we wrap this around here like that, and we make something different. You know, the thing about balloons is just making them fun, just making them interesting. They can be representative of something, but they don't need to be exact, of course. This is fun. It's not an engineering project, although you can do some things which are quite spectacular. So here we are, and I know what you're thinking. This is and you may have seen them before in the fish tanks, of course. Tropical fish. Look at that. Often off the coast of Mumbai, swimming in the water. Yeah, unique. Lovely. Again, all we need is chips. That's some of the things that can be made with Qualitex balloons. Remember, there's three enemies for the balloons. Sun, because the air inside expands very quickly and they're pretty tight, so the sun makes them go pop. Sharp grass, so if you're playing with them outside and it touches anything sharp, they just go pop. And finally, wind, because they blow everywhere. And also, a lot of people are afraid of balloons going pop. Well, you know, it's just air expanding from the balloon and equalizing in a sense as it comes out of the balloon in quite a rush, and the air fills in that space. We have an innate ability to feel scared of loud noises. I think it goes back to the dinosaurs, but when we hear loud noises from small to adults, we can be scared. But once you can get the idea that it's just a balloon, it's just air, and we often would say pop goes the weasels when we hear something, you go pop. So if it goes pop, then your word is to say goes the weasel. And if you can sort of repeat that in your head when something like that happens, goes the weasel, maybe it won't be something so significant for you. So now we're going to do a flower. So first of all, we get a stem. So we use 260 balloons most of the time, and apart from that big bird, there was a 360s in there as well. So we blow the balloon up quite big, and we blow it all the way up and then release some of the air out of it. And the reason we release some of the air out of it is because we need some room for expansion. The balloon needs to stretch a little bit, and we give it that opportunity to do that. So now all we need is a flower. And what colour flower would you like? Purple, I hear. Purple. Purple wherever you are. Okay. And so So what we're going to do is we're actually going to make a 6-petal flower. So we let a bit of air, we do the same thing, we make sure it expands so it's nice and soft, otherwise it doesn't quite get there to the 6-petal balloon. Put back again. Again, these are 260s. Tie the end up. And then we find the center, squish it together, like that. Find that center, give it a little twist. And there we have basics. We then have to find about three separate parts, so it's about equidistant. You then twist, and fold them over like that. Of course, you've got those ends, those ends. We wiggle the balloon, warm it up, bring it together, bring those halves together, and twist them right there. Nice twist around, and hopefully they're about equal. There we are. Then we take the stem, we suck the end, give it a lollipop top, pull it through. I like to give a little bit more on the end so it's a bit wobbly. We then take a little twist here, and then we just make a couple of petals, about that big, and pull the stem through so it locks it into place. Do another one on the other side. Twist, pull through to lock in that stem, and there we have a lovely, colourful 6-petal balloon. Lovely. So, with that in mind, I hope that was of interest, a little bit of fun, and wish you a special, brilliant day, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. I hope this brings a little bit of levity to you. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.